Each yo. Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. No. Welcome everyone to One Tree Hill episode. Who cares how many numbers we're at?
motherfucking 6, nigga.
It's gonna be null and void at the end of the year.
No, it ain't, because I said we continuing on them numbers, nigga. Fuck that. Motherfuckers gonna be listening to Running the Gauntlet, hopefully, and then niggas gonna be like, alright, what happened to the other 199 episodes, nigga? Look up One Tree Hill, then you'll find the other 199 episodes.
It'll be like a second season of an anime that just has like a different name or whatever.
Yeah. Like Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, Aqua TV show and stuff like
Aqua
that.
or something, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So what are y'all naming the show?
They're gonna do it Running the Gauntlet, yeah.
Running the Gauntlet?
Yeah. RTG.
And our first guest is gonna be JTG.
Yeah.
Sure.
JTG on RTG, nigga.
Our first guest is gonna be Naz, where he finds out the show's been renamed.
Yeah.
On the first day.
What? It's not One Tree Hill no more.
It's just like the big, well, not anymore because you just said it, but
Come on, guys. Like, how can you just rename the show?
We took creative control. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Papers were handed over.
Nope, we never implemented our creative control like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. He never showed up for work. We took over. Ted Turner gave us his open checkbook of $1.
Yeah.
And we spent that dollar renaming our show.
It took $1 to rename the show. Don't we gotta file copyrights and whatnot?
Nah, we're gonna get sued. But since we still have our founder, he's gonna cover our costs. He's our financial backup.
Who's covering the cost?
Naz.
Naz ain't paying for shit.
Oh, you better.
No. I'm the only one who paid for shit.
No, that's gonna be Naz because he's using his likeness in other people's wrestling shows. When that likeness belongs to us here, he promoting other shit.
Yeah.
He got money.
There was no contract, son.
He's on DVDs. He's on Twitter posts. They be retweeting him, replying to him.
Still, go check out Nas's on fucking.
No, I'm sorry.
So when are we?
Go check out Four Star City.
Yeah.
When are we rebranding the show?
The end of the year.
End of the year. After the Memorial Bowl Awards.
Yeah.
Have we figured out the name yet?
Yeah. Nigga, pay attention, yo.
God damn it!
I'm sorry. What is it?
The name's gonna be
Running the
Dave's
Gauntlet.
Playhouse.
Whoa.
Like Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Huh?
Yeah.
Whoa, he said the secret word.
Yeah, he said the secret word. Compression draws.
Compression draws.
Compression draws.
I hate ya so much.
Come on, Dave.
Y'all don't own a pair of compression draws?
I got boxer briefs and boxers.
Nah, man, you gotta get the compression draws. That way, all your shit is where it's supposed to be.
And your
Doesn't it
ass?
help with like? Does that work like compression socks, like blood flow wise? Or no? Damn it, Dave!
We
That was an actual question. That was an
Yeah.
actual
What
question. Do compression draws help the same way that compression socks do with like blood flow and shit like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of like just keep things.
Hold on, is this live?
Yeah, we live.
Alright, pretty
So
much.
you live talking about compression draws?
Absolutely.
Pretty much, compression draws just keep your dick and balls intact.
Oh my god. Just the compression draws.
That's what I just said that.
It just-
I didn't say
just
dick and
Dick
balls.
and balls.
Fucking.
D&B.
Pretty much like
dick and balls intact.
when you're running and you're doing like those high intensity like activities, it's not swinging around and moving like that.
But I want
I be swinging my dick.
I want my shit swinging though, man. I
Oh
mean,
my
I'm free
God.
flowing and shit.
It just
Oh,
It's
boy.
better-
D Black.
What?
it's just better. It's just better performance on like that when it comes to those activities.
Yeah, man. When it come to them,
Yeah.
when you're moving and shaking and doing Spartan races.
Need some of
Yeah.
those.
So what you saying is niggas should be wearing compression draws when they doing MMA and shit, so they don't get kicked.
They already are.
They already
Aren't
do.
they? Yeah, but aren't those
Yeah.
essentially like
I
compression?
don't
shorts?
fucking know, nigga. I don't do no MMA, nigga.
Well, we should do kickboxing.
Yeah. So like shit doesn't get in the way.
So maybe these niggas would want their shit swinging just so that they don't get kicked in the nuts all the time.
No, no.
They get kicked in the area. It's just like on the other side, like tucked away somewhere, completely misses. Like, hey, it took a low blow. I did. Yeah,
I'm
I did.
swinging my dick.
It ain't even hurt. You don't want the 5 minutes? No, I'm fine. You see like a slow motion replay of him just getting straight socked in the balls, but he just doesn't feel like it was another way. Like, oh wow.
Hey man, you just got kicked in the dick. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
Hey, I ain't had no problem with ever getting kicked in the dick. It was the balls that's the problem, man.
Oh, I got hit with a soccer ball there. Oh,
Son, it's not even like getting hit in that area doesn't necessarily hurt.
it hurts
It's
your
like
stomach.
the quick, like if the quick tap, that's what hurts it.
Yeah.
I think
But
my
if you get hit in the dick,
Yeah,
it's
then you
just
get a
more, you
stomach
feel
ache.
that in your abdomen. You just
I get a stomach ache.
I think my worst experience is like I was like as a kid, I was like those like poles during play at the playground.
Yeah.
I was standing on top of it and I fucking landed in between,
Oh.
and that was the worst feeling in the world.
One Tree Hill, we all got hit in the balls. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always talk about back in the day, me playing a fucking Bakugan game on the DS, and I was sitting down, and then I got pissed off for some bullshit that happened, and then I meant to bang on my leg, but apparently I aimed between my legs and hit my nut.
Wow.
hit
So
yourself in the dick.
no, not the dick, nigga, straight in the
The ball?
nut,
Balls.
in the nut, nigga. That shit hurt.
Man, just one
Just
nut.
one.
Fuck that nut in particular. Fuck this game, but fuck that one nut in particular.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
I hurt
I got
myself.
kicked in the- I got kicked in the balls by a girl.
Ah.
Man.
What became of that?
Me
Did you
saying
wife
dumb- Me saying dumb
Did
shit.
you wife it?
Nah.
Nigga, I remember this one chick who went and fucking kicked my best friend in the fucking leg and left him with a rainbow on her leg. I mean on his leg. And then you know what happened with that chick? Years later, my fucking brother sent me some shit on Facebook saying that she got arrested for beating and robbing some old bitch.
And it all started
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah, man.
See what happens? See? Consequences. See? Every action has its consequences, apparently.
Mhm.
Moral of the story, don't get kicked in the leg or you're going to rob old people.
In the balls.
Or you rob old people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the highest start to One Tree Hill we've had since ever.
I mean, I remember that one episode we saw my porn stars for like 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Should do that again. Yeah, that was great. And then we had Asian porn. We had,
Billy Gunn confirmed for All In.
what? It's over. That's
He's
it.
gonna come out with I'm an ass man.
That's it.
He might.
Nah, it's copyright. And it's going to be broadcasted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So no
Alright,
ass man.
so we got some stuff to talk about. We got the conclusion of the G1 climax.
Yeah, where when the finals were announced, I kind of figured that Tanahashi was going to win.
So happy. I mean, it would have had the same reaction regardless. But I'm
Yeah.
so happy. So happy. Tanahashi's still on top of the world. But
Here's the thing, I
Record
gotta
shows that he's
I gotta be honest about something. Like, since I started watching New Japan, I think Tanahashi's still good, but I think he's noticeably slowing down from what he was
Yeah.
doing to me.
yeah. But if the record books show anything, is that he's not winning the belt at
Yeah,
the Tokyo Dome.
don't nobody who win the G1 ever won.
Nobody. Since that started, nobody. But I'm excited for the match possibilities that we have now on the way there with the heavyweight title. We're already getting Ishii versus Omega. Already. Ishii brought out he had the belt, showed it to Omega's like, I want this. I want a shot. Yeah, I'll give you a shot. No problem. And then also that night, which I'm confused, Cody and the whole Bullet Club Elite are kind of faces, aren't they? Like, they're face, right?
Not the way that Hangman was acting during the G1 half of the time.
Yeah, it's that too. And then Cody just fucking burns Juice in that promo, saying that he's like a cheap version of Kairi Sane, saying a whole bunch of shit, and then saying that he wanted the championship. He wanted a shot at the U.S. title. knowing
with
that
all the 18 other niggas that he has.
yeah,
in line.
everybody else just beat Juice, and he just comes in. Then Juice like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that he goes in the front of the line. Like, okay, like I guess. What about everybody else that beat you? Like literally everybody else. You only beat
Yeah.
2 people. Other than that, everyone beat you. Nope.
How they have like one of their champions have that bad of a showing in G1 though?
Yeah, he just won that belt too.
When you compare it to last year, the U.S. champion going into the G1 was Kenny,
Mm-hmm.
and he went all the way to the fucking
Went
finals.
to the finals. Yeah, it's crazy.
Meanwhile, Juice only won 2 fucking matches.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think the belt is doing what it was meant to be. Again, like every other belt they introduce, the never belt, just they get the idea and then they're like, yeah, that's it.
Man, I just want to lose my shit and have them fucking had the belt, that U.S. championship be defending. Like, just pull a swerve and be like, alright, it's gonna be defending NXT, it's gonna be defending ROH, it's gonna be
Yeah, they can do
defending
that. Like that, I feel like they should do
PWG,
that.
some shit.
Like that belt can be defended on like Ring of Honor and things like that.
Yeah.
Especially due to like partnerships that New Japan seems to have. They're not selfish at all. They like working with other people. They do shows in England. They do shows with like a lot of promotions, which I
Yeah.
like.
Well, that one time when they actually let AJ Styles defend the IWGP Heavyweight Championship in the Ring Honor event.
What are the chances for at least an NXT crossover?
Well, we got Liger that one time, but I think
Yeah, that was the
Liger's-
closest we ever
yeah.
got.
Yeah.
That's the closest we got. And they ain't even doing shit with the guy that faced Liger.
Nope.
Goddamn shame. My boy Ty Breezy.
Yeah.
Breezy. Yeah, Tanahashi goes onto the Tokyo Dome, so we have our 1 match set. I wonder what else we have. What 4 months? 4 months ago? 3, technically, because you still have Destruction.
Yeah, four.
You still have Power
kinda.
Struggle.
A
And
little.
once we
Let's
no,
just say 4.5.
wait, we have King of Pro Wrestling, Destruction, King of Pro Wrestling, Power Struggle. And then that's it. Power Struggle is where we go, full road to Wrestle Kingdom. Because the last thing to determine the card, the last match that's usually announced is the tag team title contenders, because they have the G1 Tag League. That's in December, so still have a lot of time. A lot of titles can change, and plus that briefcase is being defended all the way up until. So,
Yeah.
well, we know he's gonna defend it against Okada. He wasn't happy with the draw, so he said it on a presser that he wants to face Okada. He wants to beat him. I
Oh,
love that.
Tanahashi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. Like, yeah,
Here's the
he
thing:
just take it.
the English announcers would pretty much say, "Okay, Tanahashi and Okada just pencil on them in for a draw, like at the beginning of the damn G1."
Yeah,
Like-
I feel like Kevin Kelly, like either he knows the format and just sucks at not giving it away. Because as soon as these two were coming out, they could go to a draw.
No, he was
They-
saying that from not during the match. You said
know that
that
from
from
beginning,
the
yeah.
jump of the G1.
But then the whole time, like, yeah, you go to the draw. Gotta go to the draw. I'm like, sure enough, we go to the draw. Yeah,
I don't think they tell him the results. I think he just figured from the
Jeez.
beginning.
Yeah, they brought in a reinforced pole for the flag now, just in case. I'm like, just in
Because
case
last time he won the G1, he broke
yeah,
it.
I'm like, just in case Tanahashi wins it again. What are you trying to say, Kevin? Maybe get the Rock out here again. But yeah, that's New Japan news. The next show isn't until we got the Road to Destruction tour, and I think September. Oh no, the next show is they have a show in the States again in September. It's a busy month for a lot of those members because also All In is what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks from now. Around 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And that show is
Yeah.
stacked.
Okada versus Marty Scurll, where everybody like nigga,
Yeah, everyone
they
just
keep
doubting
playing.
him.
Yeah, he's doubting himself. He's like, man, I fucked against Okada, aren't I? To everybody, he tried to get advice from Rey Mysterio because he went all the way to being
Fuck him.
world heavyweight champion.
Fucked against Okada, right? Yeah. Kenny Omega in a Japanese strong style match.
Nigga, fuck it. The whole
A
time,
singles-
yeah. Let's say worse. Who am I against? This is like Pentagon Junior. What the hardcore guy from TNA?
You're like someone laughing behind the camera. That dude just doesn't want to do singles matches anymore. He's tired.
He's like, man, I'm tired. Nigga, my head
I'm in the
fucked
battle.
up.
I'm in the battle. Just put me against the local talent. Pre-show
Yeah.
match, kickoff match. Think straight in the main event. Okay, the semi-main event. That's even worse. It was just not content. He gets to face Pentagon, which they've never faced one-on-one. They faced in a six-man tag in PWG, but they've never had a one-on-one match. So this should be really good. I'm excited. I also can't wait to see Hangman Page versus Joey Janela versus Hangman Page's boots. Because they talk
Fucking
now.
talking boots, nigga.
Yeah,
But that was
I was
just
wondering
I thought
the
that was just a
title.
like fever dream or some shit. Nigga.
yeah, it was a dream. That's a fucked up dream. You got your boots talking to you. I would not want to have that kind of dream.
Hey man, don't do acid.
Yeah, or don't kill people with a phone. It's a good one too.
Nah, I do kill people with a phone.
Don't kill Joey Ryan with a rotary phone. So are
Nah,
we gonna
man,
see
but
Joey?
Scorpio Sky already saw Joey Ryan.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like nobody believed.
He's like, what?
Every-
He's like,
Yeah, I
he's
just
like,
saw
you just
ghosts.
saw a ghost? He's
I
like, yeah,
did.
I did.
Just saw
I just saw famous dick wrestler.
famous
Jim.
dick wrestler
Why
Joey.
the hell they always call?
famous dick wrestler. Every time he goes back to Southern California, he can never get his moment to say that this is the best place he's ever been in. Something always happens. Like, shit. Daniels was in Mexico, mispronouncing words in Spanish and shit, but it's okay because he's Christopher Daniels. Alright. Should we get into Monday Night Raw?
Yeah,
Welcome
because
to
this
Monday
time I
Night
flipped what I
Raw.
usually did. This week I actually saw Raw, and then I missed SmackDown. So
It opened up with the women. Both shows opened up with the women.
Yep, it opened up with Ronda Rousey, who started off the show by saying that, well, first of all, we did lose Jim Neidhart
yeah,
earlier in the week. So RIP. That's a huge, huge loss, especially for Natty.
Yeah, because they were close.
Yeah, they were super close. Like, really close. Like, even if you didn't watch, like, Total Divas and stuff like that, you just knew that they were, like,
Total
attached.
Divas, that was like Daddy's little girl.
Yeah,
Like, shit.
that wasn't just for TV. Like, they're super
That was
close.
legit.
So Ronda started off saying, that she lost her father, that Natty lost her father, and that she wasn't going to be there. I think Natalia was scheduled to face
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, yeah. And then that match had to be scrapped. So instead we had Ember
Ember
Moon
Moon.
versus
Funny because
Bliss.
it was like before that happened, I was looking at her Instagram and like she was having a blast.
Yeah.
Wherever she was at. And then that happened. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. I like how Alicia Fox dressed like Poison Ivy. Thought that was really cool.
Because she is.
Yeah. And then Alexa Bliss is pretty much Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
So, what else? Yeah, we had the match between Bliss and Moon, and there was a funny moment that I didn't catch until like a day later.
What the
where there
bat?
was, there was a fucking bat in the arena, and
I like how
The-
Ronda stayed chill.
yeah, like
She's
she's chill visually, but verbally, there's a freaking bat. There's a bat.
I wonder
Like,
what
she's
happened to
trying-
that bat though.
Hey, if I was there, it would have died.
It's a bat. She catches a bat with an arm bar, a wing bar.
I would have just caught the bat with a choke like I did in real life.
Choke a bat. I've never seen a bat in real life.
I did.
I probably flipped the fuck out. Probably. I don't know. I
Yeah,
haven't
my
experienced-
fucking aunt who usually never shows that she's scared of anything, fucking screaming over the bat. Sauce Boss hit that shit with a broom. I caught it. I got a trash bag, caught that shit, and it was squirreling in the bag. I just squeezed the life out of that shit.
Damn.
Now I
And
tossed it in the corner outside.
Peter has emailed us saying that we're all under arrest.
Fuck
No, I'm
Peter.
kidding.
Throw blood on me, yo. I'm choking y'all too.
Peter.
I've never seen The Shining. Is it really scary?
The Shining is great. What else can we talk about? Speaking of Tyler Breeze, they had to face fucking Baron Corbin. Constable Corbin.
And he had
Yeah.
some.
They took another L.
Hey, yeah, but Breeze has got some offense like they do, but
Yeah.
still.
Give my boy some shine.
Nigga, what happened to when they just want to scrub niggas out? They just used to get local talent.
Yeah, now they just use their own talent. I mean, we did have a super squash match on Tuesday with the Bludgeon Brothers, where they just murdered like 3 guys like nothing. 3 local guys, I guess. And they brought in a local guy on Monday playing the fucking guitar. Or he couldn't play the
Oh
guitar.
yeah, that dude, and then he smashed the guitar
He
over
smashed it. Yo, yeah, Lashley.
Lashley. That
The
nigga didn't
balls
even
on that,
flinch.
man. The
That
absolute...
guitar exploded on
Yeah.
his back too. So.
I was like, oh shit. Jinder and Owens versus Strowman and Balor. I don't remember much from this match.
I remember Strowman caught fucking Jinder with the power slam and won. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wasn't didn't he have, what was it, Sunil? And then he like ran with him, but then ran into like Kevin Owens on the
Oh
outside.
yeah. He picked him up and just tossed him into Owens. Yeah. I thought he was just gonna run over him like he does
Yeah, he
everybody else.
just-
He just picked that nigga up
just
and tossed him into
threw him.
Owens.
Chills. But so the whole story of the night was that there was supposed to be a contract signing for the Intercontinental Championship.
But,
But-
Seth wasn't there.
Seth was not there because he was doing promo in Shanghai.
Yeah.
Just to Shanghai. And he was gonna be late. Either he was gonna be late or he was gonna show up.
Yeah, well, they just kept saying he had travel issues.
He had travel issues for the whole night.
Mhm.
Travel issues. And that kept going all the way to the end. We had a tag team championship triple threat match, which may or may not have been the final time we see Matt Hardy wrestle.
Yeah.
May or
'Cause
may
he-
not.
Yeah, because he after that he posted in past tense about Bray being his tag team partner. So I don't know if this is it or if he's just working everybody, but I honestly think he is retiring. Especially because he said like I think it was something in his back that's
Oh yeah.
fusing.
When he kept saying what the fuck, he said this move is actually called Event Omega, and it's probably the reason why his pelvis is
his pelvis is fusing with
his. I forgot something else.
Meanwhile, Jeff Hardy's still flying all over the place.
Yeah, but Matt does a fucking suplex off the top rope to the outside. I mean, off the apron, I believe. I think it was the top rope of the apron. So I'm like, well, what's it gonna be, buddy?
I don't know.
And again, Sheamus, yeah, I have a pretty bad neck injury.
Yeah,
Fuck, I'm gonna do all this shit, mate. Oh, front row.
wasn't it like the same neck injury that ended Edge's career?
Yeah, that his career, and this dude's fucking doing flips on his neck and doing high impact moves. I'm like, all right, so I want to believe you, but you're kind of proving me, telling me otherwise. Like you're doing all these high spots. Can't be that bad. I'm not trying to doubt you, but please. So the B team retain again. Can the B team be stopped?
No,
They're
B
undefeated.
team,
They're
go
undefeated.
go.
Oh, the fucking theme song.
B team,
Yeah, it is. Like,
Oh
yeah.
man, fucking Dave over here sending us porn.
Oh boy,
Close
here we go.
enough.
What's it gonna be? Oh my!
Zooming
And this-
motherfucking burger.
yeah. Anyway, back to what I was.
I mean, it was on the WWE.com site.
Yeah, I could just see it on WWE.com.
Man, I miss when WWEDivas.com was just his own separate site. It was just
Yep.
like, yeah, photo
Man, they had
shoot, photo shoot.
TheRock.com, they had Undertaker.com, they had KurtAngle.com,
It's
Triple
like, yo,
H.com.
you wanna see Trish Stratus in a wet t-shirt when you can see her fucking nips?
Yo, the fact that they released that is just insane.
Nigga, WWEDivas.com was like the best shit ever, yo.
Remember when they made you get 100 knockouts in slobber knocker mode to unlock a Divas video and shut your mouth?
Nope.
Oh yeah, you had to
Really?
get 100
You
knockouts.
had to get 100 knockouts in slobber knocker mode to get a Divas video. It was
Who
actually
needed a Divas video when you had Tori Wilson's intro video, man? Yeah.
With her fucking lollipop. Was she had the lollipop in that one, or was that Here Comes the Pain?
I don't know, man. I just remember her fucking, what was it? She like
It just
took off a skirt or whatever she was wearing and then just ass in the thong, bending over and shit.
What do you do
Yeah.
when everybody wants me? How do you breathe when you... Alright, stop.
Nigga, who knows the nigga? Why you know the lyrics to her theme song, man?
I don't know. I probably played the game too much.
I
At
don't
the time.
care. I could barely even hear it.
I was
yo.
young and stupid.
I could
Oh
barely
hell no! I
ever
was playing
even
that
hear.
shit on. Well, my friend would bring his PS2 over. I had the speakers on. Shit.
Nigga, I could barely hear the lyrics over that fucking loud ass fucking
Like,
music that go. All I
on
heard
the
was
way to the ring, Tori, what's up? I forget ring announcer. Speaking of like spurts,
Mm-hmm.
tag team champions.
Back
That
before I actually realized it's like, oh yeah. Well, at least in the Raw games when before I realized, oh yeah, I could just make my name D Black. Instead, I was like, coming to the ring from Massachusetts, black, dark, dirty, disaster.
Teeth. That's a hell of a name.
Yeah, black, dark, dirty, disaster.
Like
nigga.
dirty disaster. Sheesh. That's crazy. Okay. We still have no set at this point of the night. But we do have Roman Reigns comes out saying that he's sick of talking about Brock while he continues to talk about Brock. Love it. Says he's gonna send his ass back and up Dana White's ass.
And Dana White retweeted that said,
Yeah.
LOL.
Then Paul Heyman comes out with an offer. Or more like begging. Saying
We still
that
don't
he
even
got-
know what that shit said.
What, the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Paul is like, I want to be the person to give you, the big secrets about Brock Lesnar and be in his corner at SummerSlam. And of course, Roman doesn't want any part of Heyman.
I don't know, man. He seemed really interested in whatever the fuck was written on that paper.
Right. But then, while he was reading the paper,
Fucking pepper sprayed this nigga.
he got pepper spray. Sprayed the shit out of his face. And cue the beast.
And out comes a fucking unadvertised
Oh
Brock.
yeah, unadvertised Brock Lesnar. I like that. Just shows up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way, champions do. Oh, Snake Eater.
No, that's the way Brock
He's
is.
like, I just want to come in. I don't want to be advertised,
So, but I mean, like, kind of.
How the hell
keeps
we
it-
supposed to make money off of you? How much we paying you if we don't advertise
Right,
you first?
exactly. I don't feel like they're making any of that back in terms of. They're
They're
just
not
spending so
making
much money on him, and then it's like, all right, is he
I was
making
like,
all
I
that
really
back?
want to know, like, exactly what the hell does he bring in, though? Like,
Yeah, I don't exactly.
He used to bring in stuff in the past. It just people got
Exactly,
tired
but
of it.
for you to get that kind of contract, you would have to bring in.
like the amount that he gets paid for UFC is different because they still run a pay-per-view model.
I think
Like,
pretty much.
it's-
I think in that aspect, in WWE's aspect for the fans, he's played out.
Crazy thing is, like, Cena as champion, as merch leader, never got a schedule like that as champion.
because he was always there.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy that here's a champion, and he's just barely there, and
Yeah.
yet whenever he returns, he just made events. It's like I don't.
Yeah, like Brock is just like I remember in the early years, like after he beat Undertaker, he was hot. But it was just like after a while, it was just
Yeah, it's just
he
like
got-
what's keeping me interested in Lesnar? It's like nothing
it's
really.
like he's rarely there. He's champion since WrestleMania, since he beat Goldberg.
Yeah, the last time I was excited for him was that match against Goldberg. Because that match
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
quick, but it was outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a
Fun.
straight brute fest, yeah. But then after that, nothing got me excited. The
he never
four-way
showed
didn't get
up.
me excited. Nothing.
He never showed up. That it's just he needs to go.
It's like I like I love AJ Styles being champion. Now this feud is getting me excited that they have on
I'm
SmackDown.
I'm worried about that match. I just feel like it's
I'm-
gonna have a. I just feel like it's just gonna have a storyline twist to it because the way we can
Oh,
go into
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
The way it
Uh,
ended on Tuesday, it just ended on a like it felt like I felt like they needed one more week.
Thing is, I know, right? They could have. That should have been last week.
It should have been last week. It needed one more week because now it's like it had that confusing ass ending where it's like, good luck at SummerSlam and his wife and all this shit. I was like, huh?
Like, and then that's it. And we're not gonna get the answer to that because you're just gonna have the straight match on Sunday,
I feel like the answer's gonna be on Sunday. It's just gonna be a weird ass twist.
unless
And
his
it's just
wife
gonna
just shows up and
ruin the
arms
match.
AJ, yeah, or something.
And it's
AJ's
like,
son debuts at the age of like.
Nigga, his wife is like 4'8".
I know, but like at the same time, it's like, because I had that match built as the match of the night.
I'd say so.
I feel like that match was gonna steal the show, but now I feel like that match is gonna have a weird twist that I'm not gonna like.
Probably, maybe. You never
Now
know.
Roman and Brock go steal the show.
I'm not sure. Also, I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually be there. I won't know until tomorrow.
Believe,
'Cause-
have hope.
Tickets are on standby right now.
Oh yeah, after that whole Roman segment, they show him backstage getting attended to, and then we go right back to the ring, where we have six individuals, sorry, in the ring, out of nowhere. Had Titus Worldwide and Bobby Roode versus the Authors of Pain and Mojo Rawley, literally out of nowhere. And then the match starts, goes into a rest hold because they had to promote the show. Watching during the show, we come back, we get a couple spots, and the match is over. I'm like, was that just filler?
What,
did
for
you
what
really-
match?
Titus Worldwide, Bobby Roode, and Authors of Pain.
Oh,
Mojo Rawley.
yeah, because I remember it being like, oh, I ain't
Yeah, the
even know.
literal teleportation match.
Real shit, I didn't even know who the hell was in the damn match because like they was like, okay, here's your witness, fucking Titus O'Neil, Apollo Crews, and Bobby Roode. I was like, what?
That shit was straight up. Yeah, we'll keep you updated on the condition of Roman Reigns and ding ding ding. Oh, we're back here in the ring with Titus Worldwide and Bobby Roode versus Authors. I'm like, wait, what? And then the match just finishes. Like, sheesh, man. Poor Bobby. Poor Apollo, man.
Did they win the match?
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks because every time Apollo's in there, that man has the tools to be the star in here. And it's
And
like,
then they like,
yeah, show me proof that what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
I know he has what it takes, but can you show us?
Athletic
Yeah,
ability wise,
yeah.
sure, but
He's been watered down like heavily.
Yeah. He was never a good Mike to begin with. They never had him speak in Japan. He just came out and beat people's ass.
hey, if you wanted to go off of promos in Japan, then if you only saw AJ Styles and then you only judged him off of his promos in Japan, not the mic work, not the ring work, because his matches were great in Japan, but he purposely spoke in broken English when he cut promos in Japan, so.
Okada, IWGP champion? No,
TNA young boy,
young boy.
still
Okada,
young boy.
still young boy. I've been initiated. Takes off jacket. Why did took it off, man? Yeah, nigga. Bullet Club. Old leader stepped out. The new one came in.
Yeah.
Mafia style. Like, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go to the pen for a certain number of years in America. You got it. I'm showing up, VP. As opposed to just being Fale. Fale stands like, yeah, I'm next, right?
No.
What about Carl? Nah. Definitely not Tama. This one Tama was just eating the pin.
Tama Tonga back then was just a fucking
Yeah, my
residential
boy
pin
was just
eater for
there,
the
yeah.
Bullet Club. Real shit, I ain't even see what the hell his finisher was until they had that, what was it, that special Bullet Club versus Chaos over the top rope pinfall submission match?
Yep. Gherkin
Where the winner was fucking Yoshihashi.
Loose explosion. Like, can you come up with a different Okay,
You
headhunter.
don't like explosive diarrhea, nigga?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, and it's like on the back of his pants. I mean,
Yeah.
not anymore, but it used to be. I'm like, yeah, let's not. So now he's the headhunter. New Japan sure loves the name Hunter.
hmm
Well, the Hunter, we had the
I just found that whole Bullet Club Hunter shit funny because he was literally Bullet Club Hunter.
it was Triple H.
It's Triple H.
Doing Triple H whole gimmick, spend the water, and he had Billy Gunn.
hmm
It pretty much wrote itself. And that fucking thing got Billy Gunn a Intercontinental Championship match against Tanahashi last year. Remember
Yeah,
that one?
and he was noticeably like fucking ridiculously bigger than Tanahashi in
Yeah,
that match.
that's huge. And then he showed Tanahashi's ass to everybody. I ain't trying to see
Yeah, I ain't need to remember that, and I ain't need to see that in the first place.
that. Tanahashi's ass. Sasha Banks versus Ruby Riott. Ruby picked up the win. So
Wasn't it a tag match?
it was a singles match.
What?
Yeah, it was a singles match.
I'm pretty,
What? No, it was a singles match.
that was a singles match?
Yeah, it was a singles match.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Nigga, I need the results, because I'm pretty sure it was a tag match, man.
No, it was a singles match. Sasha Banks versus Ruby Riott. Both women lock up. Ruby Riott smacks Banks and lands a little blow to the back. Just to get to the end, it's like back from Ruby twist Banks. Banks fights back with an arm drag. Banks tries a back statement, but Ruby fights out. Banks bounces off the ropes and lands a suicide dive onto this Riot Squad. Bailey helps take out Liv and Sarah, but Ruby kicks Banks in the head as she comes in the ring and covers for the win.
Long and short,
Man.
that was a one-on-one match.
Yeah, a singles match.
I could have swore it was a tag match.
Oh man, that was a director's cut you got on Monday. You watched the bootleg.
Wait, Vince McMahon released a director's cut?
Yeah. Raw's 6 hours on Monday. Also, shouts to that crowd. That crowd was really, really hot.
Mm-hmm.
And if the crowd wasn't hot for if the crowd wasn't hot for, the show itself, what they got at the end of the show definitely got them off their feet. Where we had a return of the lunatic refrigerator
Mm-hmm.
in the form of
With a new haircut,
new hair,
and beard,
beard, and fucking
muscles.
swole. Yeah,
I was like,
my
nigga.
man gained
I'm
weight.
like, whoa.
On the same night, his wife was
Yeah,
falling Monday night, and she ain't say nothing during that either.
yeah, man. Can't do it. I mean, they asked her backstage, and she was, amazed and happy for her, but on stage, no. Also, yeah, that was Renee Young doing commentary.
So what do you think of Renee Young's commentary on Raw?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. She provided a lot of good lines and good reaction.
I don't appreciate them lying to me, telling me Dean Ambrose came back.
That wasn't Dean Ambrose to you?
No.
He came back looking like Triple H and shit.
He did a later, the final version.
Nah, but yeah,
That
fucking.
botch.
All I gotta
botch
say
thing,
is, with his new haircut, Dean Ambrose fucking hairline is really bad.
Yeah.
Fuck. Super fuck.
Nah, but I remember Botchmania posted at 2K19 he's gonna have 3 versions of Triple H. Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode,
Yeah, Dean Ambrose.
the 3 phases.
My boy Matthew.
I'm happy for I'm happy for Dean Ambrose because
But now I wonder.
I miss his reckless eyes.
I get the feeling that something's gonna happen
Mm-hmm.
on Sunday
To who?
between Dean and Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
I don't
mean?
know, man. Shane, I think he's gonna turn on him.
Yeah.
Seth?
No, Dean's
Dean
gonna
on
turn
Seth.
on Seth.
We'll see.
Hey, we seen it before. Remember when Triple H returned? After he was a heel before his injury, and then he came back as a face for one day, and then he beat the shit out of Ric Flair
Yeah.
right after the match.
Because like lately, every time somebody returns and has like either a new haircut or like new facial hair, they turn heel.
Dean Ambrose.
Shame.
Seth Rollins was like, yeah, I had a little travel delay, but it wasn't for me.
And CM Punk return and turn face after he lost the Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Remember Shane? I mean, not Shane. Wow, Sheamus came back with the mohawk, instantly turned heel.
You can have that
Devil.
fight.
Devil
You're gonna
came
have,
back with a whole beard.
Mhm.
Instantly turned heel.
you're gonna have an Irish maniac. I just thought I had a lunatic on my side,
Drew Galloway's not Irish.
or whatever he
You
said.
And I
Scottish,
said,
nigga.
and I said Galloway. I still call him Galloway. I don't know why. I got used to watching WCPW.
Drew
Oh.
McIntyre.
Yeah. He almost cut a promo on himself once in FCW, and then someone corrected him like, "You are Drew Galloway." He's like, "Oh." He was like, "Drew Galloway." After I beat you, he's like, "Wait, you are Drew Galloway." Oh. Like, you're gonna cut a promo on yourself.
Why not, man? Somebody gotta do it. This is all you pussies too.
Yeah, that's straight. He was gonna cut a promo on himself. I want them to just pull the trigger on him and just have him go for a singles title. Just please have him go for a singles title.
But then
Enough
at
with the
this
whole
point,
body
he would
first.
either have to go against Brock or fucking
Please.
Dolph.
Like he can handle the main event. They just need to give him a chance. If they gave fucking Jinder a chance, give Drew a
Which
chance.
they showing there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If
Just-
they can give,
Just because of the way that they build Jinder.
came out of
yeah.
nowhere. They didn't. They
See,
just gave
when
it
they
to
when they did that shit with Sheamus, I got it. Jinder, I was like, no.
They just came out of nowhere. Like, yeah, I won a number one contenders match, and then yeah, this is just to extend, Randy's defenses or whatever. No big deal. Nope.
Yo, but yo, speaking of certain shit with pulling the trigger on people, yo, that promo that fucking Dolph cut on fucking Seth Rollins, and then he
Yeah.
pointed out the whole crowd, and that shit was kind of true.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Trying to
I
think of
missed
word
that
for
part.
word what he said.
I can't think of it word for word, but it was essentially, he was like, come on, he was like, Seth, right now these people love you. You put in,
Yeah, they
him
turned it
and
back on
Drew
him
were,
because of his,
him and Drew was like, yeah. He was like, we respect you because you come in and put in so much work and you're a great champion. He's like, these people love you. But guess what? That's all. He was like, sooner or later, when they get bored, it's all going to go away and they're going to turn it back on you, just like
Yep.
they did with me.
Says he doesn't care about the fans that stay on the show. He cares about taking Seth Rollins' spot.
So pretty much is like live long enough to be, that.
Yeah, because the people kind of gave up on Dolph Ziggler. Like,
That was kind of WWE's fault, but
yeah.
Didn't they
It's-
keep booking him to lose shit?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything. Like,
And then when he
just have
did
so
get a
much
title run
momentum.
on SmackDown, nobody
Yeah,
cared.
nobody cared. Even when the brand split, he was the number one contender to
Yeah,
face Dean.
yeah, he was supposed to face, like, nobody believed that he was going to win.
Yeah, it was
And
so weird.
remember during those weeks when we thought he was like throwing away his career doing all those fake entrances and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, what is he doing?
I mean, I still hate the record scratch shit, but as
Mhm.
long as he's not doing the whole coming out as Naomi and
Yeah.
shit.
Or Triple
Yeah.
H.
Yeah,
Shawn
Triple
Michaels.
H. Yeah, that was terrible.
I think that was the point though.
That's true. SmackDown. I missed the beginning of it because I was editing a video,
I wish.
which
missed
I
the whole
uploaded on
fucking
Facebook.
show.
So,
John Cena.
yeah, it was a terrible video. It doesn't need to be watched.
Yes, it does.
It started off with Becky Lynch in the ring, and then Carmella came out to the ring and saying that it's unfair that Paige is forcing her to come out for the ring to do this
That's not
face to
what
face.
happened. It was a video with you playing Oscar and fighting against Fall.
That's what was going on, and that's what was going on during it. Like, I'm reading what happened in the beginning, and I guess they just had a promo in the ring with Carmella and Becky going back and forth, and Paige came out from what I see here and put Carmella on commentary, and then put Charlotte and Becky in a tag team match against Mandy Rose and Sonya. Then we had that match, which I saw. A lot of nothing. Really, it was just kept going back to commentary and yada yada yada. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair won. Backstage, there was some hostility kind of between the two. Because I think it was Charlotte that's like, oh, may the best woman win. And then Becky was like, she will. Or I will. Like, oh,
I'm still watching this video.
video. I'm confused.
John Cena.
Oh. And then, yeah, we had the Bludgeon Brothers versus three dudes named the Triple Threat. Just three regular Joes beat the shit out of them in like a matter of seconds. And then we begin to build to Daniel Bryan and The Miz in the form of 3 promo packages, which I suggest I highly recommend to go out of your way to watch it.
What
like I
should have
told y'all
been
before that-
like the whole build up to the feud instead of I'm gonna set up Biz and Mrs. You know, the reality show that was already taped. Like,
It's like
nigga, how you gonna set up a reality show, man?
It's like how I told y'all like before the show. It's like the Miz and Danny Bryan kind of have this Batman Joker feel.
Yeah.
They just kind of they need each other in this aspect where it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. I just noticed that, D Black. It's like you're building up to this match and he just goes out there. Yeah, my show got renewed for a second season, y'all. I'll let your boy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm here with my wife.
In all honesty, the Miz and Mrs. is actually a good reality show if you want to watch it.
Yeah, but it's
Just
like
because it's not like drama trash TV reality.
Nah, it's
just
just them,
it's
like, just living.
it's just them living.
it's just living. Got the mom.
It's just them living. It's like a different side of the Miz.
Her mom
Maurice
is
like-
hilarious.
Yeah.
Reese's mom
Oh.
is just hilarious.
yeah, she's old school.
Marshall. Like, it's a good show.
The Miz is just like the Miz is stupid.
Like I tend to leave it on the TV after SmackDown is over. Or like if I don't see the new episode on Tuesdays, I'll just watch it at the end of Raw on Monday. Like,
Yo, it cut into my DVR because it made Raw a 4-hour edit.
damn.
They made so like I'm thinking, why is Raw 4 hours? The next thing you know, the last hour is pretty much Miz and Mrs. It's like, okay,
You get a gift. Free gift in the house.
free gift.
But yeah, definitely watch those Daniel Bryan and Miz. There's 3 parts. It starts all the way from the original NXT to now. Really good.
If AJ and Samoa Joe does have that crazy twist or whatever it's gonna be, and it doesn't become the match of the night, I think that match Miz and is gonna steal the show.
And it's because of how long. It's a long time coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like that's gonna steal the show. That's my dark horse match.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
The women's SmackDown title might be pretty cool.
No, I think the New Day and the Bludgeon Brothers will do something for as long as it was.
As long as the Bludgeon Brothers doesn't come out like OP as fuck and they just like annihilate them.
I mean, they beat the New Day beat Sanity, so
Yeah, but it's like the way the
Sanity.
Bludgeon Brothers are like built. It's like they're just like so super strong. And it's like
Sanity's entrance does not match their match results.
Nope.
Yeah,
I hate that so much. I'm like, wow, these two, like, their entrance so badass, and the camera's going everywhere.
whatever happened to Asuka?
She's playing Super Hot, featuring Shinsuke Nakamura.
Apparently, there was a rumor she was mad.
I know
Just
she
wanna
was
leave.
married.
She just got married.
I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't heard anything. I know
And
she
then-
dated Marufuji years ago, and he was just like, no. I'm like, nigga, you are retarded.
And then Naomi's been out.
Naomi has been surprisingly like gone for a while. So
She gonna- she
now that
gonna
I think
come-
about it, maybe yeah.
She might get repackaged and come back to the
I
heel.
wouldn't be surprised if something happens on Sunday. So much that can happen on Sunday. The card is looking really good, but again, I do not want to see 2 of those matches. Everything else
Yeah.
is fine. I just don't want to see Constable
If-
Corbin versus Finn again.
If Brock
I don't
and
wanna
Roman
see-
is the last match of the night, it's gonna be
I don't
want to
see that. I do not want to see that. And it's gonna be in
And-
Brooklyn, and they're just gonna.
Yeah, if Brock and
crowd
Roman
is just gonna sing Biggie
If
Smalls lines the whole
if
match.
I'm there and Brock and Roman's the last match, it's gonna be a shit show. It's gonna be
You're
so
gonna-
bad.
Run in the ring.
Nah, I'm
Nah.
Nah, Dave ain't trying to get arrested, nigga.
nah.
Later on.
If I'm
Run in the ring.
if I'm there and like that match is happening, I'm just gonna like chime in live during while y'all recording.
No, nigga,
So we're
don't
gonna
in
hear
the fucking.
arena.
Oh yeah,
Gonna
because
hear-
I'm gonna be like way ahead of y'all.
Yeah, we're also gonna hear. All
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna hear
squeak.
is.
I'll find a quiet spot.
No,
Then you're
don't.
gonna be. Don't do that. Enjoy the show.
Nah, not for that match. That match is gonna be ass.
Well, then just leave. How about that?
Imagine.
That's what I want people to do. If they're just leave. If you know it's the last match,
Why don't they just do what they did in NXT to Bo Dallas when they ain't feel like fucking with him, yo? Just get up and literally turn your
yeah,
back
they
on
turn
him.
their backs to him. So good. I loved NXT Bo Dallas.
I like Bo Dallas. Here's the thing. I think to me, when Bo Dallas got to the main roster, I think he had like that opposite effect. that like a regular person who would come to the main roster that people already knew would get, where he had great moments with mic work, but his in ring was trash whenever the hell he did anything
Yeah.
on the main roster.
I remember he had the winning streak for a couple weeks.
Yeah, he was like,
Do you guys want to see a face?
wasn't he like 11 and
Bo?
Bo, and then 11 and Bo,
11 and Bo.
and then he
You
lost to
lost our
R-Truth.
Our truth.
Do you guys want to see a face Bray Wyatt?
We did.
No, like single, like since Matt Hardy might be on his way out.
Yo,
Uh,
I don't know if people remember this, but there was a point where Bray Wyatt actually did turn face when he was still running the Wyatt family, except then he got injured and they brought him back as a heel again.
yeah.
Like during that time, and then he like randomly tag teamed with John Cena.
Yep.
Like all of the Wyatt family still outside with him. And I was
I
like,
just
No,
wish
they're
they
just
did
looking at him.
more. I just wish they did more woken Matt Hardy. It's just
yeah, they only really did like that one match, and that was it.
More of Lawrence.
but that was expected that they weren't. They were just not gonna do as much.
It's crazy
Which is
because WWE just signed the producer that was a huge part of that. I almost said arc. I wish you could just call it that.
Yeah.
In Impact, like they just signed him. He was like a huge deal. They had literally every piece of the broken universe, and Impact is now in WWE. Jeremy Borash, Matt Hardy, that producer. His name just
Drake
escaped my mind.
Maverick,
Yeah, like
Bobby Lashley.
everyone's there.
Bobby Lashley is still having a match somewhere
So I'm like-
in that universe.
All we need is like the decay. Just bring Abyss
So
over.
yo,
Okay.
like on a real, like the Broken Hardys versus the Decay was like the best
Yeah.
feud in that
Yeah.
universe. Yeah.
It is the perfect match. Like those two were, the chemistry was already there even without them having a match.
Yo, if only
like
they
those
got
just-
the Decay in WWE, and
Yeah.
then at the same time, yo, they managed to get the rights to fucking Ozzy Osbourne's Nobodies, yo, because yo, I love that.
That was a
theme for
dope
them.
theme,
I
yeah.
feel like with Brock. I mean, speaking of that, like Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke,
Yeah.
Randy
I like
Orton 9 times out of
Yeah,
10.
Randy just creeping. You saw him like standing
Mhm.
on the side of the stage, like, hey, I'm watching you, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's my boss. That's how my boss is.
It's
I'm like,
everyone's boss.
He's like, you just gonna come
Got
in. That's how he watches you work. Is like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Making sure you greeting the customer and that.
No, they don't care about us greeting. As long as we answer.
Damn, they don't care about you greeting. Holy
No, they do, but it's like it's not. It's not like other
What is
jobs.
you take
Nigga,
down
don't
the
you
people?
work to security, yo? What the fuck you need to greet for?
Yeah, like you're not taking him down fast enough, Dave.
Put him in the
gotta put
arm
the
or
knee-
break his arm, nigga.
Hey, you gotta put your knee in the back of their fucking neck. Bro, shit.
Damn, nigga.
Right, man. Shit. You ain't paying me enough for that.
You pay me enough for that.
So you just want me to kill the guy at this point?
Yeah,
Yeah,
nigga.
Dave.
Go home, little
Yeah,
nigga.
go.
You're not NYPD.
I'm gonna say like we're just killing people in Target now. Like, is that why it's called Target? You
Yeah,
just come
you
here and get
Target,
out.
nigga.
Nah, we just got. You know how many? I'll tell you this. You know how many syringe needles I found around this store within like the last month.
Don't use them, Dave.
I'm not using it. Every time I see them, I either tell somebody or I throw that shit out.
Wait, in the store?
Yeah.
Yeah, like people,
Fucking
like these fucking
heroin
drug addicts
addicts
come
coming
in,
in?
heroin addicts, and it's like it's the same fucking type of needle too. And it's like I found a wallet once, and I opened it just to find an ID, and I see a needle in there, and like I see a couple needles in there. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I swear, like I'm telling you, your Target needs a show.
No, it's just our Target's in like the biggest hotspot in like New York City.
It needs a show. If Cake Boss can be a shit show with shit cakes and food and still be on TV,
Hold on, you don't like Cake Boss?
no,
No, real shit.
that
If they
bakery
made,
shit is garbage.
yo, if they made Dave's Target a show, man, everybody would just watch and be like, man, this shit ain't real.
I know, right? Like, there's no way any of this is real.
Yeah, because the shit I say doesn't
can't.
sound real when it happens.
No, but like hearing all of these occurrences and seeing them that frequently, like, yeah, they're obviously scripting this. So like, no,
Mhm.
we're not.
You know what's funny? I'm so used to it. I'm just like, eh.
They're so immune. I feel like you not having to deal with that, be like, man, it's a slow
I
work
wouldn't
day.
want to do it. Like, I barely have to ever deal with bullshit.
Dude,
just because of how
there's like
quiet the area y'all live in is.
there's this homeless guy. He stinks. He's in a wheelchair. He has all the power to come into the store. He comes in by himself with the wheelchair. But as soon as he gets down there, he screams and wants somebody to push him around the store.
Nah.
I'm like, nah, bro, you stink. Your pants is like halfway down. Every time I gotta push you out, I gotta wear gloves and shit because nobody else wants to do it.
I can't wait to deal with rowdy drunk people at the arena. Yay! Yeah.
Man, I would just be on some fuck shit. I'll be like, nigga, how about I kick your ass down the escalator?
Fuck, my god. Jesus, dude, Black.
What, man? I go for the most violent action I can think of.
I can tell. We gotta discuss your policy for
man.
customers or not customers, people. Thinking of some stuff to talk about. I can't think of anything. Brian Cage isn't all into.
What takeover?
Kyrie Sane's going to win the championship.
I don't think so.
I told you, if it's who I want, it's Kyrie. If it's who I think, it's Shayna. And I'm gonna be wearing my shirt.
Shane is a good heel.
I know, I love Shayna. I love Shayna Baszler.
Shout out to Aaliyah for getting an ass kick.
The cat's meow. I'm telling you, call her out to the main roster and team her up with Natalia.
When Natalia
Money. Have them two bitches just be cat obsessed.
Aaliyah
everywhere.
can get it, but Dakota Kai is bae.
But Dakota Kai kicks you in the face.
That too.
In the form of like foreplay. Well, how would that be? Like every time you go to Smash, you gotta take a fucking roundhouse kick to the face.
Nope.
Why? What kind of relationship? That's a fetish.
That's her foreplay.
That's a fetish.
Yeah, that's her fetish. That's. It's the only way. Like she'll let you smash it however you want, but you gotta take a fucking roundhouse kick to the face.
No, I'm good.
Oh wow, really? You wouldn't do that for Dakota Kai?
No.
I wouldn't take. I don't want to take no kicks.
Come on, man.
I'll get my back scratched. I'll live with that, but you know.
I don't know, man. No.
Sometimes you got no choice. You ain't gonna feel it, but whatever.
Do you like not even going for the back scratch?
No.
I don't know, man. No.
Especially some bitches who be rocking them long ass fucking sharp ass nails, yo. No.
You might not have a choice.
I have a choice, yo. If she scratched my back, yo, she catching that elbow.
Elbow.
Where's Trav when you need him in this?
Catching that elbow. I mean, it's mostly you're gonna be like either missionary or just I don't know. She's just scratch the hell out your
She
back.
gonna be holding on to you tight.
Yeah. I mean, unless you catch her with that mean ass spine buster that fucking. Who was it? Lashley, yeah.
Yeah.
Lashley spine busted the shit out there. Man.
Yeah, he hit that nigga with the Farouk spine buster. Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Like, I love spine busters like that. Also, I didn't mention the super scared black security guard that ran away from Ronda Rousey, which is hilarious.
Wasn't that Austin's boy?
I don't know if it was him or someone that was there, but one of them was. But that was funny. He's looking at like, oh shit.
Shout out to our resident homie Austin.
Austin Towers.
Because didn't he wrestle Shannon Moore?
Yeah, he wrestled Shannon Moore. That is so fucking cool. So now Austin needs to come up with the Book of Dilly Gap. No? Yeah. Nobody watched Impact around that time? Was it really just me?
Oh, the Book of Deadly guy?
Yeah.
Wait, that was Austin?
No, that was fucking Shannon Moore, nigga.
When he came out in Impact, he had the Book of Dilly Gap.
Sooner or later, Austin's just going to be that local talent that's going to be washed by Braun Strowman.
Damn.
Damn.
Hey, Dave said it.
No, because Dean Ambrose was one of those and he became a superstar. Everybody goes through it.
I'm going to clip that shit tomorrow and put that shit on the group chat.
Hey, come on, guys.
Oh. Actually, no, I'm putting a video of Dave's face and then, yeah.
AJ Styles is in WWE. He became one of those superstars.
Yeah, he faced, he had a match against Hurricane, right?
Yeah, and lost.
In battle.
Yeah.
Hey, most of them end up becoming stars.
Had a match in Impact.
Fucking Daniel Bryan got washed by John Cena back in the day. John Cena with the yellow pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them end up becoming superstars. Like, so who, you may, it sounds like a diss, but like, nah, it could happen.
Like Ciampa being Hassan's lawyer.
Yeah, that don't look like him at all.
Nope, all his hair went to his chin.
To his chin. Now he's a psychopath and shit.
Yep. The
Uh,
Sicilian psychopath.
So who knows? Shinsuke Nakamura losing to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor thing. Poor guy.
Yeah.
It sucks because like that wasn't just like, hey, a regular old Shinsuke. No.
Was he a star at that time?
Yes.
Hey, he
That was
wasn't.
different.
I mean, not like
he-
super
yeah.
like the way he was in his later years. But yeah, he was a former champion. He was like their shoot guy, kinda. And then Brock just came in and beat his ass
Mhm.
at the main event of the biggest show.
Main event in 8 minutes, nigga. I
Yeah.
was like, son.
Yeah. When you look back into that and you see like how their main events are now, it's sad.
Yeah.
That's why
'Cause you
people call it.
used to their main events now being like 45 to an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a dark time. That's why they always call it the dark time for New Japan.
How long were their main events?
At the time,
Yeah.
maybe like 15, 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, but around the time,
Nobody was
In-
watching.
no, not a lot of people. It was the early 2000s, especially in Japan, were huge. The thing is, New Japan wasn't doing all too well. They were almost borderline MMA. They had a lot of MMA guys. Bob Sapp had no business being there. Just a lot of
Hey, when I first started watching New Japan, yo, you had that one Gracie going up against Shinsuke for the Intercontinental
Yeah.
Championship. Nigga.
Mhm, we had a couple of Gracies in there. That's true. Which Gracie was that? I'm trying to remember. That's true. They were like experimenting. They had Sakuraba going around there. But back then, it was just bad. People that were not good were getting heavyweight championships, and it was just a mess. And what made it worse, that Brock left the company with their championship.
They
To
had
go
to
to
go
another
through all this
company, yeah.
bullshit. He had to lose the belt in another company to Kurt Angle, and then Kurt Angle had to go over there and lose the belt to Shinsuke.
That's why, although Kurt
Wait,
Angle
that's
held
how
the
they had it.
IWGP belt, he was never IWGP champion.
Wait, so Kurt Angle beat Brock at another company?
Yeah.
Yeah, and IGF.
Wait,
PG
was this
Corporation,
after he left WWE?
Yeah.
2007.
Wait, that's a lot of years.
Yeah.
Because Brock left for a while. That's a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brock.
because Kurt was in TNA at the time, and he
Mhm.
showed up at TNA with the IWGP Championship, even though he
yeah,
wasn't.
but it
technically
wasn't
champion.
declared yet, because it wasn't the New Japan belt. I mean, it was the New Japan belt, but it was the IGF champion.
That was like how the NWA belt was in
Yeah.
TNA, but it wasn't TNA's actual belt.
No, that was TNA was
It-
using it as their main belt.
Yeah, but
But they were under.
Kurt Angle's belt was not. It was no longer. So essentially, New Japan kind of lost the title because Lesnar left with the belt. So it was the IG because he went to IGF, which is in
So the
Antonio Inoki's
IWGP
company.
belt was in IGF.
Yeah, it was. Then Kurt Angle won it, held it. That's why Kurt was never acknowledged as IWGP Heavyweight Champion. And then to solve this, they had Shinsuke in New Japan have the belt, but then they kind of had like a unification thing going on, where Shinsuke faced Kurt and beat Kurt, and then that was the end of that. Kurt returned to TNA. Everyone went their separate ways. Everything was all right in the world. It was a mess caused by Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and then at the time you'll understand, cause like Kurt showed up on TNA television with that belt, but he was also TNA champion. He was also the tag team champion.
He was tag. He was just
and the X
gold.
Division champion. This nigga
And
showed up
he
on all these
was
belts.
just gold. Just let me see if I get a picture of that.
Yeah.
If I can get a picture,
I just remember that time, yo. Cause it was all like what it was. Cause they had a match in a pay-per-view where Kurt Angle put all his belts up against all of Samoa Joe's belts. And what was
Yeah.
it at the time Samoa Joe had the tag team championships and the X Division championship. Meanwhile, Kurt Angle had the TNA championship and that IWGP championship, which wasn't technically. I don't know. It was weird.
I don't know.
They had a lot of
Yeah.
stuff going on because it was like I think at the time Tonko was actually officially IWGP Tag Team Champions with
John
John
Bernard.
Bernard.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Dave. See, this is the
Hold on, give me a
that's
second.
the IWGP title. Right here. IWGP Championship. That's the
So
TNA.
even though he had it, they didn't acknowledge
It
it.
wasn't acknowledged yet. There's a TNA title tag over here. X Division. There's another
So how
tag
many
belt.
years did Brock Lesnar have that belt?
It wasn't years. I don't
It was
think.
think not even a year, I believe.
Let's see if I can find some information on this bullshit. I typed in Brock
see.
Lesnar wrong.
Here we go.
but-
See? Here's the
Because
belt.
I never knew, because internet, I wasn't.
Internet.
Yeah, I wasn't.
That was a good looking
watching-
belt.
I wasn't watching the internet. I wasn't on the internet like that
It's a
at
good
that
looking
time.
belt. Now that I get a real good look at it, that was a really good looking belt.
Oh, so yeah,
But
fucking
what
Brock held that belt for
So wait.
629 days.
Oof.
And he was never there.
Yeah, pretty much. It says because they actually count title defenses. He only defended it 3 times.
Wait, that's like WWE right
Yeah.
now.
Such a great photo.
What are they doing?
That's what I'm calling. That's what I'm asking WWE after seeing this picture. What are they doing?
So pretty much,
The fucking Kento with a heavy
Hey, to be
championship.
fair, he lost. Man, he might have been all good if he didn't lose all that muscle.
Yeah.
but pretty much. So in the official wrestling records, Danny Bryan. I mean, not Danny Bryan.
Yeah, it's Danny Bryan.
Kurt Angle was never IWGP champion.
No.
Which is unfortunate.
But he held on to the belt.
Yeah.
He just did it to rescue a company's belt,
Yeah, pretty much.
like a hit.
Yeah.
The fuck?
It didn't feel like it because that was a hell of a match.
Mhm.
Shinsuke versus Kurt Angle was one hell of a match.
Shinsuke versus Kurt Angle.
Yeah. That was a hell of a match. But it was to save the company's belt, and it's amazing how he did that. And then I believe that's when they branched the main event Mafia kind of over to New Japan, because I remember Chono brought them in. He brought in Nash and Kurt Angle to the Tokyo Dome show. And I think they had a match there.
Now I remember TNA was trying to bring back the main event Mafia during that one storyline angle, but then WWE was like, "Nope, we're signing Kevin Nash."
Yo,
and
send everybody.
fucking Booker T.
Booker T.
Technically, WWE can bring it back. It just most of them niggas are retired and shit.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
not
gonna say
bringing.
no one from the main event Mafia is in TNA.
Yeah.
Never mind. Scotty.
Oh yeah, Scott.
Scott to Steiner.
Steiner.
He's never going back to WWE,
No, he can't. Fuck that.
and he hates it. And he hates Mexicans.
He's banned from attending the Hall of Fame.
Hmm?
They have a sign every year that just says "Don't let Scott Steiner in." Like, you want to talk about petty, going out of your way, like, "Hey, have a good night," except you Scott Steiner.
So wait, he can't even attend the crowd, like the
No.
general crowd.
No.
He can't buy a ticket.
No.
To be fair, yo, Scott Steiner does come off as a fuck nigga, and that's one thing that they did I don't blame him for.
Yeah, that's true.
What about Rick Steiner?
I don't know.
Oh, he just does real estate. It's crazy how we never hear from Rick Steiner doing anything
Nope.
stupid. So he's Scott.
The Steiner brothers was dope in WCW.
Yeah, Scott Steiner's are. Wow, Scott Steiner's. Steiner brothers were
I remember when Rick Steiner was in WCW. He had good matches.
Rick Steiner.
WCW was a shit show too. But anyway,
Yeah. So now that we talk about Impact, right when they start to get traction, they have their own original stuff, their own original roster, great pay-per-views. It always has to end with something happening, and that is in the form that Jeff Jarrett has sued Impact Wrestling.
God,
His
dude,
old
for
company?
what?
Violated state and federal trademark infringements in relation to Global Force Entertainment, and violated Jeff Jarrett's exclusive property rights to his own name, photograph, and other likeness. The anthem has used a reproduction, counterfeit copy, or colorable imitation of the Global Force Wrestling and GFW trademarks,
he's suing against
and
his
a
own
bunch of
company.
other shit. Yeah.
The companies that he founded.
Yeah.
A hater that hates his own.
But I'm
creation.
wondering if that comes from the titles that they had before. Because then it says reproduction, counterfeit copy, or colorable imitation of the Global Force Wrestling trademarks. The belt had that before he left, and that's when he just slapped the sticker that said Impact on all of them. Like wherever it said Global Force Wrestling, it just had a big ass sticker, Impact. It's like, oh, and now they have their own belts, which are beautiful, by the way. Some of the best titles that are out right now. So I'm wondering if that's it. It also says unfair competition in violation of Tennessee common law. Sure. Whatever. I don't understand law. So this is a lot of shit. It's like six things listed here. So I don't know, man.
How
Like,
much
just
money? How much money just
I don't believe it says. No, it doesn't say. I don't know, man. Impact is starting to get it. Like it's starting to understand how to generate interest again, on their own. Because before they were just, hey, we're gonna bring this big star in here for a bit, and then that's it. No, now they have lesser known people. They're building more. I
Is
just wish
Damien?
there's. Huh?
Is the man known as Damien Sandow?
Oh, oof, he been gone.
Yeah.
He's been gone, long gone.
What is
But
he
I just
doing
wish
now?
they didn't. I don't know. He's not wrestling. I just wish Impact didn't tape so ahead.
On a real, in hindsight, it seems like WWE kind of had it right now. Pushes Sandow when you realize, like, once he was out of WWE, he, like, it doesn't seem like he was working as hard. Like, he let himself go, and,
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
Like towards the end of his Impact career, he just looked, he was wearing like a big diaper. Like it just looked weird. It looked awkward.
I mean, you gonna have Big Cass and Real One over there.
No,
God damn
real
it.
one is retired.
Wait, really?
He said he wasn't gonna wrestle anymore because no one can they can't afford him.
Can't
Essentially,
afford, man, I'm making so much bread with
yeah, like they don't have
my rap
enough
music.
money. I
I
know, right?
remember.
Like how much money is he making if there no offer? Just nothing can convince him to.
I remember calling Cassidy.
I
Yeah.
remember
his regular name that I knew they were just going to completely
Colin
change
Cass-
because
Yeah,
nobody called him Colin
nobody.
Cassidy.
except like the ring announcer, Colin Cassidy.
Yeah, that was
I
it.
remember their pop when he went to Brooklyn for the first time. They had a big ass pop. Hello.
Yeah, we.
Okay. What about boat?
You want to buy a boat?
Yeah, GTA.
Oh yeah. Nigga, I ain't never had no boat money, yo. Nas did because of his bullshit account where they let him keep all his assets but just got rid of his money.
Wait, what?
Oh, because Dave was talking about how he wanted to get a boat in GTA, and I was like, oh yeah, Nas got one. Because
Oh yeah, he
GTA letting him keep his assets from that bullshit.
cheated.
Yeah,
Cheat. Just say cheat.
yeah, he cheated.
Trying to think of what else to talk about. Oh yeah, AJ Styles finally. JBL's SmackDown record has been broken.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles is now the
If
longest.
you even want to say that, because technically, if you want to go with Batista when he won the championship and then he went over to SmackDown, technically he had the
Right.
championship longer
Yeah,
than JBL.
that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a very good point. That's true.
Nigga, Batista's first title reign beat out John Cena's by like 2 days only because of I forgot what the oh yeah, because he got injured.
Would you be excited if John Cena came back?
He is for the Super Show in Australia.
I mean, yeah, but he's booked for that. But other than that, he got nothing.
Yeah, he
I mean, I don't-
he wouldn't said a minute ago that he can't keep up a full schedule no more because of his body.
That's what you get for talking all that shit.
What
Spoke all that shit years ago. About The Rock leaving, being a part-timer.
Hmm.
Now look
Yeah,
at you.
somebody called him out on that interview.
Look
He was
at
like,
you.
"Yeah, I was young and really stupid."
Look at you.
That's
Look
all
at
he
you.
said about that. He's like, "I was young and really stupid."
Adamantium can only last for so long. So it says
You know
Styles' win marked the first time the title changed hands on SmackDown since December 2003.
didn't AJ Styles call him out on that too?
Yeah. No, it was Roman Reigns, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh, you're just a part-timer.
And then AJ Styles before that had beat up John Cena.
yeah. Hey, somehow you got that stupid ass phrase over.
What
Yeah.
phrase?
Beat up John Cena.
Beat up John Cena.
But the last few times, John Cena just beat him, and AJ just got the belt back out of the way.
Hardy Jr.
Yeah.
You think we'll see John Cena win his 17th World Championship?
Break the record?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. You think we'll see anyone else tie the 16?
It's gonna be a while.
No, do you think we'll see?
I don't know, because the way they doing title reigns now, where like a
title
lot of
reigns,
time, like a lot of times now title reigns are kind of long. I don't think so.
Except Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna happen within the women. I can say
Again,
that.
I'm gonna bring up the fact: Becky Lynch and Natalia's only SmackDown Women's Championship reigns are longer than all 4 of Sasha's Raw Women's Championship reigns combined.
Yeah.
I think
Hell of a fact.
if somebody's gonna do it, they have to start young. They have to bring up a young talent. AJ's not gonna do 16, not at his age.
The big.
Yeah, too bad nobody's ever gonna fucking be able to beat Moolah's reign.
It's funny because Moolah actually did lose the title,
Yeah.
but WWE
Yeah, they ain't
didn't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
But Tatanka's longest reign.
But that was
What was
just a
the
winner's. That was
Yeah, that
just
was a winning
like,
streak, yeah.
just a
Yeah, no,
winning
it's-
streak.
Yeah.
Goldberg technically beat that. Yeah.
Yeah, so did Oscar. Oscar beat Goldberg's reign, and nobody batted an eye.
Yes, they did.
I mean,
they talked about it all the
they
time,
announced,
nigga.
they talked, but I mean, not as much as they talked about Goldberg.
That was WCW, nigga. That's different.
Goldberg could have tripped on something and get back up. Oh my God, he defeated The Rock. Yeah, he survived the stumble. He's now 365. And I'm like, damn, that number increased like weekly.
I still like that Survivor Series match between Brock and Goldberg. That was just
Yeah.
that was just a surprise.
Yeah, that was just crazy. Yeah.
I like stuff like that, shocking.
People were mad, but it was like you gotta understand that it was
Now,
just
that's
like
bold. I mean, that's something that would only work
once.
Yeah, especially this day and age with how much we're paying for stuff. If this was like early 2000s or mid 2000s,
No, just because he did that shit on Brock, yo, that's the only time
Yeah,
that would have worked.
Because
Like,
everybody,
real shit,
we all-
people would have been pissed off if he did that shit on, like, I want to say a Daniel Bryan or a
or
Seth
Finn
Rollins.
Balor.
the one thing
Yeah.
I did like is that was Brock's idea. Brock is like, we can make money from this, just beat me, and then we'll just have another match. Like, we'll keep the feud going. Like, sure. Like, that's one thing I praise him in. Like, he knows how to make money. He's like, yeah, if you beat the shit out of me, we get to have another match, and then we make more money. People are gonna want to see us beat the shit out of each other. For
Except
like
he's
6
only
minutes.
going to do that with people that he cool
Yeah.
with. Yeah, that's the reason why he did it with Goldberg.
Yeah.
I think he's tired of Roman.
Yo,
I guess
because
the-
I remember a time when I forgot, yo, it was either Brock. I think Brock hit up Goldberg, because I remember, like, what was it? Scott Steiner who said? No, I don't remember who the fuck it was, but in TNA they were doing this angle where they were all like, yeah, there's some. He's like, oh, there's somebody else who does. He's like, my tag team partner Kurt Angle is going to be somebody who doesn't like you, and has some of the same type of body work and accolades as you. And then they was like, oh, do you think it's going to be Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, or somebody else? When they put out a poll on it, he was like, they were just like, oh, why are you putting our names in this? We don't work for you. Why are you lying, acting like we're going to show up?
It's like, why the fuck you lying?
The August 6th morning.
Oh,
Remember that?
Tito Ortiz, nigga?
Remember like how hyped that was, and then it's just
Fucking
Tito Ortiz showing up, folding his arms, and Kennedy like
Yeah.
scratching his head. Like, really?
Yeah.
I was supposed to be surprised about this. Like, he looks so disappointed. Like,
Yeah,
he
they just
stayed in
randomly brought in Tito Ortiz
there.
and
Yeah, they just
Rampage
randomly brought
Jackson.
him in. And then they had
And it was
Tito.
it was basically they were supposed to fucking promote a fight that they were supposed to have in Bellator,
And then,
but
they
Tito
never had
got
it.
hurt.
Yeah. And then I think it was Tito that turned on it? Or was it Rampage? Somebody turned on somebody. But they were both gonna help, and then he turned on. I think it was.
Oh,
'Cause I know-
Tito joined them, fucking Aces and Eights.
Yeah, and then yeah, and Rampage is loosely associated with.
No, he actually ended up joining the main event Mafia.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
And then who the fuck was it? Oh, Kurt. I think Kurt Angle got suspended for a DUI.
Yeah.
And then
he
AJ
went to
Styles
rehab.
turned face.
Yeah. Yep. And he came out and did a double entrance,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. But then he just kept doing it. I'm like, okay, I don't get it. At first it made sense, but now you're just gonna come up with this slow music from Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and then just go to your regular theme music. The Aces and Eights. That was cool for a little bit. I like when we didn't know who they were. That was really cool. Especially when Devon was the first reveal. Because, like, it was like, yeah, Devon, you know, he's been... He asked for his release.
Technically, the first release... I mean, the first reveal to me was, Luke Gallows.
Yeah, oh,
Because niggas like, oh, I see that tattoo. People like online were like, oh, that's Luke Gallows' tattoo.
Luke Gallows. I love when Devon... Oh, he took the mask off. Oh, you idiots. It was always me. And just leaves. I'm like, holy shit. I think D'Lo being in there was just hilarious.
Yeah.
He was the producer. He was inside. He had the ins and outs. Oh, who got a text? But that's how you knew that was Eric Bischoff's idea. That's what his character in the NWO was. He was the executive of WCW. That was with the NWO, so he could just do whatever he want because he's pretty much the boss of the company.
Hey, I liked Aces and Eights until they decided, oh, well, it's about that time when Destination X is coming up, and since this is only the second time that we doing the option C, we kind of need the champion to cash in option C and win the belt. So, oh, who's the champion? Oh, Chris Sabin. Yeah. Win the belt off Bubba Ray real quick.
Yep. Yeah, that was crazy.
No, the craziest shit was Chris Sabin winning the belt, and then his girlfriend at the time ended up with Bubba Ray.
Right, Velvet Sky. Didn't think about that. You can't win them all, I guess. Poor Sabin.
Yeah.
He lost his girl, lost the belt, and most recently, lost his tag team partner to retirement.
Damn, Alex Shelley retired?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's going to school.
Damn, man.
Yeah. Alex Shelley. Which sucks. He was awesome.
Damn,
love
man.
Alex.
I haven't been hit by a retirement of a tag team wrestler like this since Alex Kozlov. And real shit, I got hit by Alex Kozlov because I knew that nigga for like a couple of months, yo. And it was like, oh yeah, I'm retired. And I was like, what?
Yeah. It was awesome.
How do you think I felt about Chronic?
About who?
Chronic.
The best favorite tag team?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they showed
Which is amazing.
When they showed up in WWE, and I was excited for them, and then
They got buried by the brothers of...
Nigga, they were my favorite tag team in WCW, and then all of a sudden they like, eh.
Yeah, they brought him into WWF, but they put him against The Undertaker and Kane.
Here's the thing, people were shitting on that match. I watched that match, and I thought
It's a
it was
match.
a good big man
It's
match.
a good match. Yeah, it was a good Haas Fest.
Yeah.
A big boys match, like I call them. 4 big boys going at it. They announced SmackDown 1000 for October 16th.
How big do you think that show's gonna be?
2 hours.
We're going to... Who the hell was some big... Okay, we're going to get The Undertaker.
The Rock.
I would say, will The Rock cut another promo for the anniversary like he did before with Umaga?
He's like, nigga...
Show with the monkey penis.
This is The Rock show, nigga. And then he should at least do, like... I don't know, like a mini program. It might not lead to nothing, but just a program.
I remember
with
when
AJ Styles, where he'd be like, "This is the Rock show, the show named after the Rock." He's like, "This show might be named after you, but this is the house that AJ Styles built."
I remember when The Rock came back, he did that video promo, and he was so rusty from being The Rock.
We haven't had The Rock show up like actually on SmackDown in
years,
right? Like he didn't even show up on SmackDown when he was doing the Cena thing, right?
Yeah, because SmackDown was like a secondary.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's been years. Like literally, like it has to be like double digit.
I mean, if The Rock were to show up today, he'd probably still get that chant. He would just have to stand there.
Here's the thing. The one thing I noticed when The Rock initially came back just to work that program with Cena was, he no longer has the ability to actually keep like maintain the ability to refer to himself in the third person.
Yeah.
Like he used to always do it. Like he kept
Rock.
Slipping eyes,
The
yo.
Rock.
Like he couldn't just keep up the Rock.
He humbled his last run. He humbled up like a lot. He talked about his upcoming a lot.
I also don't have the notes on my promo on my wrist.
That too.
Oh, John Cena said that nigga was heated in the back about
He was
that
very
shit.
upset.
Yeah.
I mean, did you not see his reaction when he said that? Like, really, nigga?
Yeah.
In front of 20,000 people here and millions at home?
He's like, you really just
You really gonna put me out like this, bro? Like, for real? I mean, it doesn't help that, you see the notes on the camera.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty sure Cena saw that backstage.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have the notes on my promo on my wrist. This dude was looking at him like, really? Is this what you're doing?
The Rock and Jericho had great promos.
It's funny how like that's where The Rock draws the line, where he was out here talking about Cena's shirt, Cena's gear, his. This dude's
Here's
like
the
completely shitting on his
I
appearance.
don't know if it's just a thing with like Samoans and wrestling when it comes to that, but like at least with The Rock and Roman Reigns, when like they were at a loss for words for certain shit that John Cena said against them, like they fucking come back as always, just like start swearing at them and calling them a bitch.
Yeah, especially Roman.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just a poor bitch. Oh, it's called the promo. It's called the promo. If you're gonna be the big guy,
Yeah,
if
you
you're gonna be the
have to
top
learn
guy,
how
I
to
gotta
do
do it. That was great.
Man, like yo, you could tell Roman was just legit getting heated. Yo.
That boy was just there like, he pushing my buttons and trying to be professional, but I mean, you kind of need that, like, to really like.
Like the thing is, like, it's probably hard for them because like when you in a live setting like that and you gotta learn like one take to be able to cut a promo, and then you have to like talk with Cena, who's like ridiculously fluid in the way that he cuts his promos.
He's
like,
quick.
Yeah,
he's very quick. It's crazy how WWE like does that live, like in front of people. Like, yeah, this can completely have people talking shit about us for maybe a week or two, but they're just gonna, brush it aside after a while. I remember when Ryback came back as Ryback, and he faced Tensai, and he was gonna catch him with the what was his finish?
Oh, Shell Shock.
Shell Shock, yeah. He was gonna get him with Shell Shock, and Tensai just sandbags it, like does not let him get it through. So he had to think of an alternative finish for the match, which was like the clothesline, yeah. And I'm like, that was weird. And then you said like, yeah, they were just like testing him to see what he would do, what he would do in a situation to think of something fast on his feet. I'm like, oh, why would you do that in front of a live audience? Like, I don't know. I guess that's how people learn, Which, I don't know. I'm not in the wrestling business.
Unless you're Kenny Omega and you legit knock somebody out in the match and you decide to just deadlift niggas into your finish.
Yeah, that was a year ago too. He's completely knocked out Evil. And
well, to be fair, I kind of feel like he had to just because Evil was legit knocked out and he tried to pin him earlier and he still
but his
out.
arms, I mean, his arms were up. You're kind of knocked out. So this dude's like, "Hey, you good? Time to hit you my fucking finisher." Which can go terribly bad, but I trust you. Oh wait, you're knocked out. Oh
yeah, that dude was legit knocked out.
He was flat. Like I never seen anyone land like that on no one way. So, like he was just pizza flat. I'm like, I think he's knocked out. Sure enough, yeah, he was knocked out during the match. I'm like, oh.
Did he knock him out with a V trigger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knocked his ass out. Like shit, Kenny. Jesus. That's why you gotta be in a Japanese strong style singles match. At all, like. I have no more topics to talk about. I am all out of topics.
So it's about time to
wrap it up. But you will see us, or you'll hear from us 2 more times this week. because we have
Yeah,
Takeover
because
on
we have
Saturday,
Takeover live reaction.
and we have
SummerSlam.
24 hours of SummerSlam
Yeah.
with a 2-hour pre-show starting at 5.
Nigga, fuck WWE and they overload of wrestling bullshit.
Yep,
Like,
starting at 5, we have the pre-show, which I don't think we're gonna do a
nope.
show for. So you won't hear us talk about Rusev Day
Oh,
or
yeah.
the Cruiserweight.
They brought up, I don't know if you ever noticed, like, but they said like AJ versus Samoa Joe for the first time in WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they
They've been
said
saying that a
first
lot
time
now,
in
yeah.
WWE.
They've been
Because,
saying that a lot lately. They did it with AJ.
Because the internet just fact check them like all the time.
Yeah, because not just necessarily fact checks. Like, we have a lot of us have good memory in terms of wrestling, especially when you get the same things over and over
And
again.
especially when they have bullshit on what was it? They on Table for Three where they like, oh, go watch this match between Kurt Angle and
they straight
AJ
close
Styles
the network.
on
Yeah.
GWN.
Yeah, and they show footage,
Yeah.
which is cool. Honestly, I'm just waiting. Like, I want to get GWN, but I'm just waiting for like. I don't want to wish bad on anything, but I'm just waiting for like a buyout of the video library where they just bring everything in.
It's probably
And I'll
going
just-
to be a plus
And I just had to pay like $12. Yeah, it'll be like from 10 to like 12 or 13. I do it to watch the Asylum years. Absolutely.
Hey, that mean I get to see R-Truth the champion?
Yeah, like,
Word.
to watch the Asylum years, absolutely. Not necessarily from the beginning because there was some shit that was not good, like Sports Entertainment Extreme.
Yeah,
But-
I wasn't.
Yeah,
I don't think I
no,
saw it.
No, I mean I caught glimpses of it because like the pay-per-views were there, and I had my brother-in-law had like the box that let you watch it for free. So I was like, yeah, it's not good. It wasn't. That's when I knew that they had like strippers dancing and stuff like that, like chicks dancing on the stage side. But if I can watch like from 2005 to like around there, or when Kurt Angle comes in, pretty much, which is 06, that'd be great. That'd be cool. But until then, they're not gonna get any money from me because I already paid for WWE and Stardom. Shouts to Stardom. Shouts to Io Shirai, going all the way.
Alright, yeah, but when we said we was gonna wrap it up, I kind of played the wrap up music like 2 minutes, 2.5
rapping.
minutes ago.
I was
That was us
rapping.
wrapping it up.
That was a
And,
verse. You guys just heard an exclusive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna release it though, so yeah, I could just take that and put
Yeah, but
DJ
I'm
Watermark.
distracted by this picture of Zelina Vega that fucking Dave posted on the
Yeah, Dave is just
shit. It's like a whole
Well,
montage of
yeah,
this.
Dave just put everything instead of making a folder and putting it in there. This dude just
Nah, fuck a folder, nigga. I can just scroll down and see.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm surprised we didn't hear from Josh. What are y'all motherfuckers doing here?
All four, two of her.
Yeah, 4-2. Just heard a tire screech again. So
Yeah.
we'll
Alright.
see you guys Saturday.
That was Saturday
For
for Takeover.
NXT Takeover, where we're gonna see Live Murder as a main event.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting. And then we're
We
gonna
might
see
possibly see somebody fuck somebody else's bitch right in front of his
Yeah.
face while you hand
Oh,
up
wow.
to a rope.
on the network too.
Yeah.
And then to contrast
happen.
that, Sunday we'll see Live Slumber as the main event because
Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns again.
unless those two like completely knock it out the park.
But yeah, you know, it
they
probably
had a
won't
good
even
match to
count
get the
because
six.
even if they
The crowd.
have a good match, yeah, the crowd's gonna shit on it right from the jump.
the
So
crowd just gonna start singing anything.
yeah,
Cool.
They're gonna shit on the match.
What match?
We'll
Brock
see
and Roman?
main event.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the. Well, I was gonna say the main event.
In the main
we'll see you
event.
guys in the weekend. Go heal somebody,
yeah.
and please drink plenty of coffee before Sunday's festivities, because you're gonna.
Yeah, me. I'm gonna need it.
Yeah. Dave's gonna be buying expensive T-shirts.
I already have t-shirts. I got an AJ and finisher.
There you go. Well,
Yeah, I'm
we'll see you
wrapping it up.
guys.
Peace.
Peace out.